Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to hop on here today and give this message out to the world, okay? To the world, just give it out, because this is something that I've been experiencing literally my entire life, and I'm just now in a place coming to realize how it's all like connecting universally, if that makes sense. So just bear with me. So basically, what I've realized yesterday, and this has been an accumulative realization, but what I realized yesterday is that if you guys know anything between the subconscious and the conscious mind, I genuinely believe that that's the difference between heaven and hell. Like, the concepts of heaven and hell are equivalent to your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. And people, I would go out and say majority of people are living in their own personal hell because they are unaware of their subconscious thoughts, beliefs, conditionings, and it's just kind of all playing out and like creating their reality. And since majority of people, in my opinion, are not conscious beings walking this earth, they are just living out their own personal hell. And what this tends to look like is not only, things manifesting in their reality that they don't understand, they don't know why it's happening to them, lack, scarcity, all of these types of things, because in order for you to kind of heal those, you have to be conscious enough to heal those, But it looks like that, but it also looks like them projecting their subconscious beliefs onto other people. And I've experienced this my entire life. So as I've been learning my human design, I'm a generator 3/5. As I've been learning more about myself through my human design, I've realized that literally what I've been experiencing is just crazy. So I don't want to get too much into my human design on this video, but it's just crazy how people always consistently project onto me their subconscious beliefs, and I never will understand why people will always view me in this way, or see me in this way that I genuinely don't resonate with. And I would be like, why are people like, it's just so weird, but whatever. So I'm just realizing that it's because, I'm someone that's been given a gift by God to be able to see into people's subconscious minds. And the way that I'm able to do that is because I have a natural aura where people project their subconscious beliefs and thoughts and conditionings onto me. As I'm telling you guys, like, I literally can meet someone, and within like 10 minutes of talking to them, I can already start to learn their subconscious like insecurities and stuff like that. And I can always see into people in that way. And I'm just like, it's just so weird, but come to realize that's just the auric energy that I have. It just naturally attracts people towards me, and kind of they just project onto me. It's so weird. But anyway, so just me, and I know this, may contradict certain religious beliefs and stuff, and I'm not here to discredit anyone or say that anyone is wrong or anything like that. Like, I genuinely believe that you can believe in whatever you want to believe in. Like, I fully support you as long as you're not like intentionally hurting anyone. But for me, I really just I'm realizing, like, yeah, just for my personal walk of life, like, people are just living out their subconscious personal hells and like projecting it onto other people, and then like blaming other people for it is so weird. And I feel like if I could give out any message in this video, it would be that as a collective of people, we need to practice taking personal responsibility and accountability for our own realities, for our own tongue and our words and the things that we say, and the things that we're manifesting, and stop saying, oh, he did this to me and she did this to me, and all of these blame games that we have, and just kind of realize that we're doing it to ourselves. And I know that's a whole broad topic that people get so controversial on, because it's like, well, I didn't ask for this, how am I doing this to myself, blah 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 blah. But that's just a whole nother topic that I'm not finna get into right now. But yes, like, we need to take accountability. And I've dealt with this my entire life, guys. Like, I from childhood, from my mother, and like everyone, I just never understood why people would just be treating me crazy and like viewing me in crazy ways, and whether it was positive or negative, it's just what I just would be like, this is not who I am. You're not saying who I am. Like, I'm so confused. And I just realized it's because I was given a gift to see into people's subconscious in this way. And it's not always positive, but I learned that it's just my auric field. It's just who I am. And so I've been kind of studying, this dynamic in society, watching people, reading different books, certain things like that, and just kind of like realizing that so many people are unawakened to their subconscious. So many people are unawakened to how they project and how they come off and how they show up in the world. Like, it's just interesting. It's interesting to be in the company of someone and like watch them acting a literal fool, and like them not see anything wrong with that, or them not see an issue, or them not see that they're the problem, or them not connect the dots. Or like, let's say for example, if someone in their subconscious is stuck at age like 3 because whatever trauma happened to them at 3, you'll see this grown adult like behaving as a toddler. And like I'm telling you guys, I have like an act for seeing these things. I don't know what the heck. Like, I'm still learning. I'm still asking God to show me what the heck is going on, because I'll just be seeing this stuff and like I'll be like, how does this grown adult not see that they're acting like they're 5? And mind you, I'm doing my own inner work as well. So I have my own things, right? Like, I'm not perfect. I have my own things that I'm working through and releasing. And I've done so much inner work up until now. And I'm continuing on my journey. And it's just like, the more inner work that I do, is like the more God allows for me to see and use my gifts. Which is interesting. So it's like the further I get on my journey, the more I can kind of see into other people's situations. It sounds so weird. And like, I promise you guys, like, I'm not being a creep about it, but it's just, I can't help it. Like, I don't ask to. Like, I can go on a date. I could go on a regular date. Like, a regular date. And like 20 minutes, and not even, before we even get to the date, while we're in the car ride talking, this person will start like subconsciously telling me certain things that I have no business knowing. Or they'll just start acting out and saying certain things that are showing me their insecurities. And I've realized that a lot of people can have these types of conversations but not notice anything. But for some reason, I just naturally pay attention to it. Like, I'll just naturally be in my head like, oh my goodness, like all of these things that this person is just showing me in their subconscious, all of these things that we usually lock away, they're just kind of showing it to me so easily. And sometimes it's not like they'll say it bluntly, like, oh, I'm insecure about this, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just something about me. I can just read into people. I don't know, but I don't know, guys, but I did just want to come on here and just say, like, yeah, like, we need to take responsibility for our subconscious reenactments in our day-to-day, like, it's just not okay. It's not okay. And I try to give grace for people, because we're all on a healing journey, and this healing journey is not linear, honey. I've learned it the hard way. It's not linear, because let me tell you something, okay? I don't think I done healed something. I done did all of this crying and journaling and meditating or whatever, and then freaking next year, 2 years from now, something else about it will come up and I'll have to work on that again. And that's just the commitment to the inner work process that I'm learning, that is just inevitable. Like, either you're going to choose to just sleep and stay unconscious and just stay stuck in whatever you're stuck in, or you're going to choose to heal. But when you choose to heal, baby, when you choose to heal, it is not whatever you see on these YouTube videos when they're like, oh, I wake up at 6 a.m. and drink my tea. Like that's a part of it, but no, like, you be crying, you be ugly. Okay? I had a vein popping out my forehead the other day because I was crying so much. It's real. But when you tell God, like, God, please help me out of these situations and help me to grow, help me to evolve, help me to connect to my expansiveness as, who I am. God will be like, okay, but don't think it's sweet. And I'm just telling y'all, like, it ain't, but it's worth it. I'm like going off right now. It's worth it though. So yes, let's just all be aware. Let's try to be more aware, you know, more present, because you can't be aware. Okay, this is something that I learned. You can't be aware without being present, and you can't change anything without being aware. So like, you have to be present in your day, which that takes time to get into too, because if you're used to social media and being on your phone all day, blah, 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 like you're hella not present probably. I was hella not present. I had to deactivate my Instagram to be like, okay, focus, okay? Like, which is terrible, but I'm just being honest. So you got to get present. And then when you get present, you start to notice certain things. Like, you just start to notice certain things like that you never noticed before. It's weird. It could be things like you've been doing your whole life, or conversations you've been having your whole life, but you'll start to hear them in a way where it's like, I just said that? Or like, why am I saying this? Why am I telling this person this? Why am I doing? And you start to become aware. And then once the awareness comes in, then you can start to try to catch yourself and work on those things and journal about them, because you can hear them clearer and stuff. So I'm rambling and I need to go to brunch. I'm already late, but I had to make this video. So I love you guys. And hope to see you in the next video. Bye.